Hey guys, welcome to Warp Core. My name is Sahil Mohan Gupta and today we are looking at a very interesting smartphone by Samsung. I believe this is the phone they should have originally launched instead of the S20 Plus or Ultra. I am of course talking about this, the new Galaxy S20 FE. FE stands for Fan Edition. Samsung claims this is a phone that has been designed by the fans. I really don't buy into that hype, but I can tell you this is probably the best flagship, mid-level, higher-level flagship phone they have released. Now this phone is launching in India for 49,999 rupees and fundamentally it gets all the most important features of the S20 line, and in fact in some level even some really cool aspects of the Galaxy Note series line. So let's open it. We have it. First things first, we have this one in white, minty white. Actually, it's a very cool matte finish white. This is a plastic back. This is not a glass back, but it's white. It almost feels really frosty. It's really nice. And in the case if you don't like this, I've got another one out here which I've been using for a while, which is in this mint color. This is also a really nice shade. So this is the main phone on one side. Apart from that, we have this 25-watt fast charger, and that's about it. No headphones, just this cable. It's pretty bare bones. That's how they have managed to reduce the price of this phone, because otherwise the other Galaxy S20 phones were upwards of 60,000 rupees. So let's do a quick roundup of the specs. In India, it comes with the Exynos processor instead of the Snapdragon 865, which is a bit of a bummer because Samsung used the 865 on the Galaxy Fold 2 and also the Tab S7 Plus. Exynos 990 is just around the level of a Snapdragon 855, to be honest, not really 865 level, but still for most people that's going to be a non-issue. If I look at this phone which I've been using, you get this gorgeous 6.5-inch AMOLED screen. It's got a 120 Hz refresh rate, so it feels really smooth. The haptic feedback on this phone is great. It's amongst the best I've seen on a smartphone. You get a hole punch camera on the front. It's a 32 megapixel one. It's pretty good. It's great for selfies. It's decent for selfie videos as well. On the back, importantly, Samsung is not using the 108 megapixel camera sensor, which was, utna acha nahi tha basically. They're using a more standard 12 megapixel primary lens out here, which comes with dual PDF, and it's really fast to home in on a signal, on a focus, and low light photography is great on this phone. In fact, amongst the best that I've seen from a Samsung phone. Definitely, I find this camera to be better than the camera on the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra or the Galaxy S20 Ultra. This is something more palatable. At the same time, you also get a 3x telephoto zoom. You can do more up to 30x zoom. You also get an ultra wide angle camera generally. Most people are going to be completely satisfied with this camera. It is a flagship grade camera. It's just that in Samsung's world, this is not the highest megapixel count, but actually I believe these cameras are better. Actually, the battery life also on this phone is excellent. You get a 4500 mAh battery, which will give you around 8 to 9 hours of screen on time despite the Exynos 990 processor, and it will last you generally through the day, last you 15 to 16 hours on a single charge, and it also gets charged pretty quickly thanks to this 25-watt charger. That's another good thing about this phone. This phone is focusing on the fundamentals. The other good thing is that you get an optical in-display scanner, not the ultrasonic one, which is a little slow or laggy, a little unreliable. This one is top-notch. The display itself is a full HD resolution, but coupled with 120 Hz refresh rate, even though it's not dynamic, can't ramp down according to the content that's being viewed on this. काफी अच्छा display है. Great colors, really vivid. It's really bright. I can really ramp up the brightness out here, as you can see. And overall, this is pretty much my favorite Samsung phone of 2020. And it's going to basically compete with the OnePlus 8T, which is supposed to get launched on October 14. So it's going to give it quite a hard time. In the meanwhile, I would say, well done, Samsung. And in the case you guys like this video, please like and subscribe.